Hello, everyone. Okay, hang on. Mm. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. So, you guys, first, let's talk about a couple things, some updates. It's been a whirlwind 48 hours with Rich Lux, Mr. Rich himself. It has been so much fun. He has been so incredibly gracious and just so incredibly sweet, you guys. I'm very grateful for him. His team is super nice. I've just been having like a great time with him. Today he invited me to his meet and greet, and he was so sweet to include me, and I met a couple subscribers who were so sweet. We took pictures, like it was just super cute, um, and just so nice, and to see him, be so loving to his subscribers was so nice, and it was just a really fun day, and I'm so grateful for him. So we've been doing that. I did vlog some of it, so you guys are definitely gonna see that. And then, so yeah. So if you're coming from Rich's video on his channel, welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful that you clicked on the video. So what we do, or what I try and do, is nighttime talks. Um, so of course I spill tea, but I also do my nighttime talks. And what they basically are is, sometimes we feel a little alone, and we sometimes turn to YouTube. I know that I did whenever I first got to YouTube. I just moved to LA. I was feeling super, alone, and I would love these long, chatty videos from different YouTubers that it just made me feel safe, and, I had someone to eat with, and, to sleep with, or to walk with, you know what I mean? So I hope that this video gives you that peace. So today's video, so I have some tea, some nighttime tea. I have my night lights on, my incense, my candles, like we're good. Um, mm. so, okay, so we're gonna talk about tonight. My mom and best friend, we saw Senior Year. Is a new Rebel Wilson movie on Netflix. Basically, with no spoilers, she's like this popular girl in the '90s. She's in high school in her senior year, and then she like goes into a coma for 20 years and then wakes up. And then you guys have to watch the rest. But it got me thinking, and it was like, my God, if I could redo like my middle school and high school, like what different things would I have done? And then, yeah, like what could I do? So I think the first thing, I mean, this was in like the 2000, like early mid 2000s, that I was in, like, high school and stuff with. So um it wasn't as inclusive as it is now. So not a lot of people knew that I was gay, but I also wasn't hiding it. Like if people wanted to know, they would know. Um, so one of the things I think I would do different is tell, like, I had a different crush every like 2 weeks. So and I always like fell in love with like the most, you know, random, guys. So I think I would probably do that different. There was a gay couple in my school who I really admired. One, his name was John, and the boyfriend's name was Victor. Um, and I was in love with John. But when I tell you guys I was in love with John, bitch, I was like in love with John, okay? I'll never forget, you guys. I'll tell you this really quick. Like, in high school, I wasn't like, I mean, I think I was pretty popular actually. So I had a lot of friends in, like, if I was a sophomore, I had a lot of junior and senior friends. I didn't have that. I mean, I did have, like, people knew me in sophomore, but I think I got really kind of like lucky, because back then, if you were gay, um, at least in my opinion and in my school, if you were surrounded by like the popular girls, um, you would not be picked on by like the straight boys, you know? So I was really lucky and fortunate that the popular girls liked me. One of the popular girls, her name was, fuck, um, well, I don't know if I should, because she's like, never mind, whatever, right? It doesn't matter what her name is, but um, I sort of got adopted by the popular girls. But the thing was, right, so this was super interesting. Now that I look back, I'm like, oh wow. So, like, the popular girls loved me in school, but they never invited me to anything outside of school. And, like, I would hear about, like, parties and, like, get togethers and, like, going to the mall and, like, doing all these things. And we would talk on the phone all the time. We would go and, go to lunch together. We would do a lot of things in school, but like I would never get invited um to actually like go anywhere in the weekends. And now that I look back, I'm like, it could possibly have been because now I don't want to like think, you know, low or anything, but it could maybe have been that like they like defended me in school and stuff, but like in weekends and private, maybe they didn't want to be seen with me. I don't know, I have my theories. I also was a sophomore, they were junior and senior. Maybe that was something, but I just remember I had like different groups of friends, right? And this is something I wish I could take back as well, is really focus on the group of friends that were always there for me. So there was this group of friends who were in some of my classes, and they were, God, I don't really. One of the name was Sandra. Another one, maybe her name was Melissa. Another one was. Did I say Sandra? Yeah, Sandra. Maybe Jennifer. It was like a group of like four girls. And you guys, they were so sweet. Like, they were so sweet. And I knew that they had my back because they would invite me to things. They would tell me, like, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that. So like they included me, but I was so busy trying to please the popular girls that I sort of like neglected them. So like for example, in if like in class I was best friends with these girls, but I knew that, sometimes walking in the hallway would give me a lot of anxiety, and I knew that if I walked with the popular girls, nobody would do anything. So I wish that I could go back and like not focus so much on like pleasing the popular girls and really formed a friendship with the other girls who really loved me and included me for everything, birthday parties and like going to the mall and stuff like that. So it's just so funny to think that like I was doing the same thing, because what I would do was when the bell rang, I would go to one of my like popular friends' class and just walk with them. And we would do that. And that like Mean Girls came out sometime before, so we were like, we were all like walking like them, but I never felt included. I just felt protected, right? So that's something I would probably have done as well. Um I think the other thing I would have done was not like there's this guy in drama, and I so I wasn't out, right? But I was like, I mean, some people knew this guy. So I've never had a boyfriend before that time. So this guy in my drama class, he was so sweet, you guys. We would always chat on AIM, AOL every night. Um, and like we always like we knew that I knew he was gay. That he was like the quiet guy, he was like, so he would always wear this hoodie. He had like sort of like wavy longish blonde brown hair. He lived pretty close to me as well. He he always made fun of like my music. He would always send me things like he would make me CDs, yes, bitch, CDs, like CD burner. Like he would like make CDs for me with songs, and I I think I would really go back and fix this. I really did not. So we were in class together. I think we had French together, and then we had drama together, and then we did something after school together. So I'm thinking it was like a home ec thing. I don't remember, but all I do remember is that he was always there. Like he was always there for me. Every night we would stay up chatting, um, or texting. Um, and in school, like if I would see him in the hallways, of course I would say hello, but like the popular girls, to be very honest, and I wish I could take this back, they would like always make fun of him. Not like bully him, but was like, oh, he's wearing that hoodie again, like things like that. And in class, he would always tell me like, why do you hang out with these people? Like you're nothing like them. And I just remember this one time. This is literally out of a fucking movie. I remember this one time we were doing a fire drill, and we had to stay in class. And I think it was like maybe French or something. But one of the popular girls was um the teacher's assistant, right? I guess for some credit or something. And she was like one of like my really good like friends, right? In school. And like she loved me. She said I was like her um gay best friend, and I like always told her like I'm not out, bitch, things like that. But like she was like, "Oh my god, you're Damien from Mean Girls." So anyway, so in the fire drill, we were in French class, and then we would we had to just stay still, just like I guess they were ringing the bells, and then I um I was sitting next to him. His name was Bradley. Okay, I'll tell you that. What was his name? Bradley? Was it Josh? No, I think it was Bradley. Um, or Brad. Oh no, I think it was Brad. Brad the swimmer. That was his thing. Girl, don't go trying to find him now. Um, so I guess he was a swimmer, but he would always wear this hoodie. And he would always like sketch, and I just remember the girl, the popular girl. She would always like sit when the teacher would leave. She would come sit on my desk, and we would just like chat, and she would like play with like my books, and like we would just. I really felt like I was on top of the world when these things happened because I knew I was untouchable, right? But then like Brad, he would always like do like these like ugh like sort of like these remarks. Like every time I was with these girls, he would like make fun of me. And then this one time, she was sitting on my desk and he was sitting next to me, and then he passed me. I get because we would pass notes in class. We would put the notes in a pen, and then we would like we would break it up. We would like what I mean. We would break it apart, put the note, and then put it back. The pen. So he passed me the pen, and then she's like, "Oh my god, what is that? A pen?" No, I was. She saw like it was a note. She's like, "Ah, what is that?" And I remember she grabbed it from his hand, and she opened it, and I was like, "Oh no, no, no! Please don't do it! Like, let me, see." And she read it out loud, and it was like, "Do you want to come over to my house so we can whatever?" I just remember him saying, "You want to come over to my house?" My mom something. His mom loved me. My mom something like maybe she wants you to come over for dinner. I don't know what it was. And this fucking bitch, and I swear if I find her on Instagram, bitch, I'm gonna curse the shit out of her. Um, she was like, "Oh my god, Hoodie Brad is trying to get Sebastian to come over to his house. That is so gay as fuck, like something like that." Oh my god, this kid, he gets up and he leaves the classroom, and everybody's laughing at him. And in that moment, like I didn't know what to do, and I was just literally sitting still because I was like, if I go after him, I'm done. Like people are gonna, and like at this point, like the football players were like high-fiving me, and like they were like, "Oh my god, that's so gay, but like you're cool, but that's not cool." Like all these, like, oh my god, if that was me today, bitch, Oh my god, I would do so much in that fucking class. Um, and so I just remember sitting there thinking, I like I'm a horrible person. And I remember that like he didn't come back, and I grabbed his books when nobody looked, and I grabbed his like book bag, put it everything in like my bag, and then wore the two book bags or something. And I just remember her saying like, I don't know what she said, but I just remember her saying something, and then I just walked out. And then I found him, and he was literally like, he was not doing well. And he was just like, you know what, Sebastian? We were literally in a bench, and he was drinking water. And he was lit. He was yeah. He was wearing this hoodie and just like that. And I gave him his stuff, and he's like, you know what, Sebastian? I think we should stop being friends, because obviously you prefer to be friends with those people. I thought I knew you, something like that. I don't remember exact words, but I just remember feeling so fucking bad. And so like the part that like now as like an adult really 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 like irks me is that I had found out that he actually like liked me this one night. I found everything out. um and I like we would talk for hours, right? He would make me CDs, right? He would always make me CDs. He would always circle, like he would put stars next to some of the numbers, and he would put a circle next to some of the numbers. And then I remember this one night, like maybe like a month or two later, like we'd still talked, but like it was nothing like before. And then this one time, every summer I would go to Colombia, and I would literally leave the whole summer, like 2 3 months, like whatever, how much time summer is. So I left, for Colombia. I was gonna leave for Colombia, and I just remember he signing in, and then he said to me like, I gave you so and so CD. Look at the numbers that I put a circle next to. That's how I feel, and just like signed off. And I was like, what? So I grabbed all of the CDs. Maybe it was like 5 or 6 CDs. And the songs, I don't remember which songs, but let me see if I can remember at least one. I don't remember. I don't remember, you guys. If I do, I will definitely let you guys know. But there was, I remember listening to those songs over and over again until I finally figured out that, like, this kid actually liked me for this whole time. There was this one song in particular that I thought about it the other day. It might have been. Fuck. I don't remember, you guys. So I'm pretty sure it was like an Ashley Simpson song, but I don't know. I might be like mistaken things. I don't remember, you guys, but all I know is that there was this one song in particular that I could not stop listening to. So I, throughout the whole summer, did not talk to him, because I went literally, I would go on an island in Colombia every summer. So, um, like, I don't remember being on a computer. I don't remember being like, like asking for Wi-Fi's, because back then you wouldn't. Um, so I do remember coming back to school, and he's changed so much, like so much. And I actually did too. I let my hair grow, and I actually put a lot of sun in. Do you guys remember that? You put the spray, it's like a bleach, and then you put the hair dryer. Oh my god, we're up to 20 minutes. If you're still here and you're really liking it, leave blue heart, a blue heart, and then I'll know to do more. If you don't like this is fine. But leave a blue heart if you want me to do these more. So then I remember coming back, and I had longer hair, and I put the sun in, so it was like sort of like really messy blonde, like fucked up blonde. And I just remember like I thought about him the whole summer, you guys. The whole freaking summer. Like I remember listening to that specific song over and over again. Fuck, I don't remember the name of it. But it was this one song, and I know it was number seven. I know it was number seven. If I think about it, I'll let you know. But I'm pretty sure it was an Ashley Simpson song. But I don't remember. Anyways, so we get back from summer vacation, and the night before, he signs in. Oh, because I'm back in Miami. He signs in, and every time he would sign in, he would literally, it would take him seconds to like always say hi. And I was so happy to be back. And it's not that I was really young, so it's not like I was pursuing like a relationship, but I definitely developed a crush because you have to understand, like, back then you didn't really see a lot of gay couples, you didn't really see gay representation on TV. So for me, this was like, oh, this is like the movies, right? So I did develop some sort of crush, and when I got back, you guys, he was totally transformed. He, as you guys know, he was a swimmer, but he cut his hair. He had like a fade. He got super buff and toned. He definitely looked like a jock. He was not wearing his, what was that? He was not wearing his hoodie, bitch. I'll tell you that much. And I just remember like, do you guys remember the excitement on your first day? Because you like see who you're gonna have in class, like first period, second period, third period. So I was just like praying that he was in one of my classes. And he, in fact, was in several of my classes. And I will never forget. I was always literally on time. I think I was like always so scared to be in the hallways, but so I went to I took my seat because the seat that you took in the first day of the year, if it was not assigned, you had to like so I was like, it was like a race, like you see a friend, oh my god, sit here, oh my god, sit here, sit here. And so he came in last and he actually sat in front of me. So then I was, he came in and he did this to me. And I was like, so he sits down and he turns around and he's like, what happened to your hair? Like that. And I was like, oh, I just put some sun in. Do you like it? And then he just like laughed. And I was like, okay. And then he turns around. But like nothing. Didn't talk to me throughout the whole thing. So the girl next to me, I had like two good friends like next to me. Like, so like when they asked what we did for our summer vacation, I responded, it was my turn to talk, and I was like, oh, went to Colombia, and I said that, oh, because I fell off a jet ski once. I said, oh, I fell off a jet ski and it hit me in the head, and somebody had to like, like jump in the water and save me. And when he said that, when I said that, he turned around for the first time throughout the whole fucking hour. He turns around and he's like, he just looks at me, but like with a concerned face. So I knew that I wanted to talk to him about the songs at some point, but he'd been so cold to me, to be honest, the first like few days of class. He was talking to these people that, I never thought he would be friends with. Like the jocks and the popular guys. And like just it wasn't like the Brad that I guess I knew and loved, but you know, it was sort of like it was like another person. And we never spoke on AOL chat, AIM, like ever out for a very long time. He barely spoke to me in class. He actually started getting a little mean, and I just remember him like laughing. If somebody would pick on me, he would laugh with them. And there was just this one time that one of the popular guys, and this has been the second time somebody does this to me. I guess we were in class, the teacher stepped out for something, and the guy, the one of the my classmates come, And then he literally grabs my head and just, oh, fuck, damn it. He pushes it down to his, like, oh, girl, this hurt. I have like my bed has like a stair. I just fucking hit my arm there. Um, he grabbed my head and just shoved it like in his, private area. And then he just like literally shook it. And said like, you like this, like, I'm gay, whatever. And like, everyone was laughing except like all the boys were laughing except the girls. And like, they were like sort of defending me. And then I turned like I turned around and I saw him laughing. And honestly, you guys, like then and there, I was like, so gross. And like a lot of the seniors that protected me the year before were not there anymore. So I was kind of on my own with with my friends. And it wasn't until this like one time, because after I saw him laughing, I didn't speak to him at all. He asked me many times if I was upset with him, and I literally ignored him. I would tell my friend to please tell him that I'm not talking to him. I would tell my mom if he called that I wasn't in, like all these things. He tried calling a couple times, but it wasn't until, okay, I have to wrap this up. It's almost at 30 minutes, but um there might be a part 2 in this. Um there wasn't until this one night that I actually ran into him. I was at a mall. It was a Friday night, and I was at a mall, and I was with a girlfriend, and we would literally just walk around and eat like buy like a pretzel or something, just walk around. Probably not buy anything because our allowances, but we would go into like Hot Topic and like all these like stores. Well, anyways, I run into him. He's with his friends, and then I just like see him walk with his friends, and I already got like super nervous, and um I was just like so put off by him, and just like, ugh, I couldn't stand him. And so I guess we were walking like this, and then one of the friends screams out and he says to me, and then we ignore him, and then we kept walking, and then he actually out of nowhere comes in and taps me on my shoulder, and he asked me if I was okay. And I said I'm fine. And he said, you don't care that he just called you that? And I said, well, I mean, I'm used to it. And then I just remember him like talking to me, and sort of like wondering how I was or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I just remember like me telling him something like, you've changed. I remember being in the mall. I remember telling him that he's changed, and that I didn't understand why he changed the way he did. Something like that. Well, anyways, he signed on to AIM that night, and I was on. And I remember that like my routine was like I would put on like The Hills or like The Simple Life, and I would just go on my computer and chat, whatever. And then he gets on, and I think I know this song. Hang on, let me just go to my Spotify really quickly. Well, he gets on, and I remember him telling me something like, um, he tells me something in the like something about a CD if I still had it, and he tells me to listen to number something, and he signs off. And he did that a lot of times. Like I remember him doing that multiple times. Like I remember, I just have a memory of me looking through and we already had iPods at this time. Is it? Yeah, an iPod. We already had like iPods on this time, so we didn't really like use CDs that much. Um, but I remember multiple times me going to my iPod or to the CDs and find the songs. And every time one of the songs had something else. Let me just see something. I think I'm gonna find it. I think I'm gonna find it. Oh, it was this one. It was The Reason. Oh my god, it was The Reason by Hoobastank. Hang on, let me see. The Reason. Lyrics, hang on. I'm gonna oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, I found the song. Okay, it was The Reason. This was a song that he told me um to listen um when he changed. And the lyrics are, I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I never meant to do those things to you. And so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be, a reason to start over, new, and the reason is you. I'm sorry that I hurt you. It's something I must live with every day. And all the pain I put you through, I wish I could take it all away and be the one who catches all your tears. That's why I need you to hear. I found a reason for me to change who I used to be, a reason to start anew. Oh my god. I am literally I'm like traveling back to fucking 2005 or 4, I don't remember. This was a song that he told me to listen to after a very long time of not speaking. Um, damn. You guys, in I'm like not in shock, but like wow. Anyways, um nothing so yeah, nothing happened like soon after. Like he would tell me like a lot of times to please like you know, listen to this song, listen to that song. Um, but this video is already at 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna do a part two because he actually made me a new CD and gave it to me. So if you wanna see that, let me know and comment below part two. This was already fucking 30 minutes, but I don't even know if you like this, but just the movie senior year gave me like it just opened like this memories that I had unlocked, literally locked. So let me know if you want more of these, and I will definitely do it for you. So I love you. I'm so thankful for you. If you're still here, let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for your love. And I hope you enjoyed this little flashback. I know I freaking did. Oh my god, another one of his songs that he was, excuse me, Confessions of Usher. I remember that one very much. Okay, like for part two and comment below. All right, bye.